Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. So today we're gonna be finally talking about the MANGOAL OEM style dash camera. As you can see, I've got mine installed right here, okay? And guys, I have to say it, MANGOAL, you know how to make a dash cameras. Honestly guys, I've had this dash camera now for about a month, maybe a month and a half, and I am blown away with the quality of this dash camera. Now, I actually got a rear camera too, and I've got to tell you, I love the way this rear camera looks. From outside the car, somebody driving behind you, it must be saying to them, we're watching you, because it just looks such the part for a rear dash camera. But as you can see, this is the front dash camera and this is what it looks like. Now on the side here, it takes an SD card, and then at the bottom down here we have a power button and we have a photo button. Okay, with regards to my dash camera, then it's connected to the, I think it's the OBD port, which is basically, you know, where mechanics and all, you plug in a computer to find out what's wrong with your car. So basically it has one of them OBD ports in my car, and this dash camera is connected into that OBD port. Right, let's talk about this OEM style dash camera then from MANGOAL. As you know already, I love it. I am absolutely in love with this dash camera. Okay, so let's have a look at the features of this dash camera then. So it has a built-in Wi-Fi, and this built-in Wi-Fi is what you use in order to connect to your app on the phone. Okay, so it also has an auto power off feature as well. So I think if the car doesn't detect any movement, then it'll, you know, auto power off the unit. That's what I think. So I'm no expert on it, but I think that's what the auto power off does. Then it also has a cheese sensor built in. So if you don't know, a cheese sensor is where if somebody hit the back of me right this second, then the cheese sensor in the dash cameras will protect that video footage. So basically it locks that video footage, and that's done when it detects motion. Okay, sorry, not motion, impact. So when it detects impact, it will automatically lock that video file, hence cheese sensor built in. Now it's got the time and date stamp that's typical of all you know, cameras. It has a video rotate. So video rotate, I would have to look at that. I imagine that's going to be rotating the video vertically or horizontally, something like that, probably. It has a time-lapse video. I'm not too sure why you'd want to use the time-lapse video, but I bet if you do use the time-lapse video feature, I bet you it's going to make awesome time-lapse, because it makes an amazing video. So if the video is absolutely breathtaking, then I would say the time-lapse would be absolutely breathtaking too. Okay, so it also has a cheese sensor parking mode on these cameras, but you are required to buy an additional kit. So yeah, so basically, I think if you think about it, if you have these cameras on parking mode all the time, where is it going to be taking the power supply from? Because if you think about it, if you're relying wholly on your car's battery, then your car's battery is going to be depleted very fast, due to the fact that something needs to be powering these cameras. Okay, so I reckon you'd probably buy additional kit to help out with this parking mode feature. Okay, So it has, this camera comes with a Sony, let's have a look, Novatech NT96670 processor, plus a Sony IMX335 sensor. That to me just says it's good, okay? So it's got a good sensor on it. The camera shoots 4K Ultra HD at 30 frames per second. Now, personally, I don't think you need 4K. With me, I only shoot it in 1080, okay? Remember, if you shoot in 1080, which is high definition, let's be honest, even 720 is high definition. But if you shoot in 1080 high definition, you're getting good quality video and you're saving yourself memory card space. But if you want to shoot in 4K, crack on, because this camera allows you to shoot in 4K. It has a 150-degree ultra wide viewing angle. And guys, the way you see me mounting this here, I'll give you one piece of advice. When you're mounting this to your car screen, just have someone stand outside the car and tell you when it's straight, because mine is slightly offset. So mine, I've not mounted mine straight, I've mounted it slightly offset from being straight, but watching the camera video, you would not be able to tell that I slightly put this on offset to being straight, okay? So when you're going to actually take the sticky label off the 3M and attach it to your window screen, my advice is to get someone to stand outside and tell you when it looks straight before you permanently mount it, okay? That's my tip. So the viewing angle from this is fantastic. It's 150 degrees. Now it has loop, cycle and split recording mode. That's something I've not really gone into, but MANGOAL do supply you with a 128GB class 10 card. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, so this also has a built-in speaker and microphone, and I can tell you the quality of these microphones in here are absolutely fantastic. So yeah, they're the features of them. So let's move on and let's talk about the app. Now the app comes, you can either download MANGOAL's own app, which is called Skycam, and I have to tell you guys, Skycam, the app Skycam, is absolutely amazing. I think it's one of the best apps I have used with regards to technology. For example, I will fly a drone, I will need to use an app, okay? I have used other dash cameras and I've used their apps, and I can tell you now, they're not that good. But MANGOAL, you have nailed it directly on the head with your Skycam app. That is a very reliable, fast connecting, fast transferring application that you have developed for your dash cams. And I got to tell you, I love the Skycam app. That's absolutely an amazing feature. Maybe one day I will show the Skycam app and do a review of that, but at the minute I'm just doing a review of this dash camera and this dash camera as we speak. Okay, so another thing you can simply do if you don't want to use the Dashcam app, sorry, the Skycam app, if you do not wish to use the Skycam app to transfer your video files from the MANGOAL dash camera, then you can simply just pop out your SD card and put it into your laptop, put it into your mobile phone. It doesn't matter, because again, everything is stored on this SD card, mini SD card. So if you don't want to mess around with Wi-Fi, simply pop out the SD card and, you know, Bob's your uncle. So moving on. Oh, another thing I have to say, and again, this is very good with the Skycam app. When you start your car, then you'll probably hear low voice as your dash camera, you know, starts up. It will say, starting recording. Now, when you're driving and you're stopping and starting and stuff like that, and autopilot, for example, let's say you're stopped at traffic lights for quite a while and it decided to go into autopilot mode, maybe it would go camera shutting down. And maybe it's doing that because of its auto saving feature. Now the thing is, when you move off, then it may start saying something like starting recording. This is just an example. Now if that kind of stuff starts to irritate you, then I'm happy to tell you, you can actually switch off them voice alerts in the Skycam app. That's exactly what I've done. And again guys, I'm still in love with these dash cameras. MANGOAL, you know how to make dash cameras. Go get a cookie from the shop. Get yourself a good pat on the back, because MANGOAL, again, you guys know how to make dash cams. Okay, so we know how to transfer the applications, the video footage and photos and stuff. So let's talk about image resolution, okay? So it's staying here, you can change the resolution, okay? So you can change the resolution from 12 million pixels to 10 million pixels to 8 million pixels to 5 million, 3 million, 2 million, etc. Video resolutions, you can have 4K full high definition, you can have 2K full high definition, and you can have full high definition. For me, all I need is full high definition. I don't need 2K, I don't need 4K, but it's fantastic nonetheless. Loop record options. So this is how long, you know, the loop of the records can be for. You can have 1 minute default, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. You can set the exposure compensation. I don't mess around with that. I'm happy with everything just purely being on automatic mode, okay? So the timestamp, if you download the Skycam app and you connect to the dash camera, then it will automatically sync the timestamp and the date and the time, so you don't have to worry about that. You can choose if you want to have the timestamp on, or you can choose if you want to have it off. Now, you can buy an additional function for the GPS, but that's optional. So if you're looking into the GPS side of things on this, it won't be on this video because I don't have the GPS optional unit. So let's move on. Wide dynamic range is an image processing technology primarily used in scenes with strong light contrast. Right, guys, let me say this. These dash cameras quality is next level. Right, we've all seen the cheap, you know, 25-pound eBay dash camera, you know, dash cams. We've all seen them. We've all seen the quality of them, you know, in the daytime as opposed to also in the nighttime. Now guys, have a look at the quality of this camera in the daytime, and now have a look at the quality of this camera at nighttime. You see what I'm saying? These dash cameras by MANGOAL are on a whole new level. These are the premium of dash cameras. So moving on, collision sensing, we've already said that. If you get hit into you, it will block the files and stuff like that. So moving on, what else do we have? You know what, I think I'm going to have to make a time-lapse video on it. Yeah, because now I'm interested to see what the time-lapse video park. Oh, so yeah, not only can you have time-lapse videos for when you're driving, but you can also have time-lapse videos when you're parking. Now that would be an interesting one. For example, let's say a parking warden gives you a parking ticket, then a time-lapse would probably capture that moment of them issuing you the ticket. So that's pretty useful. So guys, I think what I'll do in future videos is I will test the time-lapse feature on the MANGOAL dash cameras, because I gotta admit, I'm interested now. So yeah, you can change the language and date formats of this camera. So you can have it to say English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Dutch, Italian, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Russian, Japanese, Thai and Polish. All above all, guys, MANGOAL sent me out this camera for review, and guys, I have to say this is an awesome bit of kit. Now, as you can see, I installed mine, you know, without hiding the cables. I don't care, the cables can be visible. I'm not going to start taking apart my car in order to hide cables. Probably is easy, but it's just too much work and too much effort for myself. So as you can see from my installation video, this is how I installed the cables, and I ran it all the way to the back and I installed the rear camera dash cam too. Guys, all I can say to you is, if you're going to invest in a MANGOAL camera, please do. You will not regret it. That rear dash camera, I am positive when people are driving behind me and they see that rear dash camera, then I am positive they know they are being recorded. They know they are being watched. They know not to tailgate me, because if I have to emergency brake hard and they crash into the back of me. Basically, what I'm saying is everybody knows that you have got videographic evidence when it comes to these MANGOAL dash cameras. So guys, all I can say in this product review is that this camera is absolutely amazing. So if you're having second doubts about buying this camera, do not purchase it. You will absolutely love it the same way that I do love it. Right guys, I'm gonna crack on and explore this beautiful, beautiful environment that I am fortunate enough to be in today. And just to let you guys all know, I've only recently, about 13 days ago, passed my driving test. So to be able to make this video for you guys is a true blessing. It's a privilege for me. Right guys, see you all soon. Take care. God bless.